स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो आज हम देखेंगे कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस ऑफ क्लास 10 का जो चैप्टर 1 है केमिकल रिएक्शंस एंड इक्वेशंस, उसके कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस। ओके, लेट्स सी द फर्स्ट वन। Assertion is following is a balanced chemical equation for the action of steam on iron. So the equation is 3Fe plus 4H2O. So it gives Fe3O4 plus 4 hydrogen. Reason is the law of conservation of mass holds good for a chemical equation. So what are the options? Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C is A is true but R is false, and D is A is false but R is true. So the answer is A, that is both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. So let's see what is R. What is telling? This is a balanced chemical equation. The law of conservation of mass holds good for a chemical equation. So this is the correct option, A. So a balanced chemical equation must obey the law of conservation of mass, right? So A is the correct answer. Next question is, in which of the following the identity of initial substance remains unchanged? That means change नहीं होगा, जो initially था final stage में भी वही मिलेगा. So what are the options? First one is curdling of milk. Second, B, formation of crystals by crystallization. C, fermentation of grapes. D, digestion of food. So in this case the correct option will be B, formation of crystals by crystallization. And rest three options A, C and D, they are nothing but our chemical change. So जो तुमको final में मिलेगा, you can't get it back the initial substance, right? Only in the case of formation of crystals by crystallization, this is only a physical change and the initial substance remains unchanged. Then third one is number 3. When hydrogen sulfide gas is passed through a blue solution of copper sulfate solution, black precipitate of copper sulfide is obtained and the sulfuric acid so formed remains in the solution. This is an example of a either combination reaction, displacement reaction, decomposition reaction or double displacement reaction. So the answer will be double displacement reaction because in this case, see, exchange of two ions takes place. So let's see how it will be double displacement reaction. So see the reaction. Copper sulfate, blue color copper sulfate solution, CuSO4. If you pass hydrogen sulfide gas, H2S. So what are the products? Copper sulfide, CuS, and H2SO4. It's your sulfuric acid. So in this case, see, Cu ion exchange and this H2 is going here. Okay. So in this case, double displacement. Both the ion, exchange of both the ions takes place. So exchange of copper and H plus, Cu2 plus and H plus. So this is a double displacement reaction, right? Next, number 4. In a double displacement reaction between sodium sulfate solution and barium chloride, see, options are exchange of atoms takes place. In this reaction, exchange of atoms takes place or exchange of ions takes place or a precipitate is produced and insoluble salt is produced. So the correct option is either B and D or A and C, only B, and B, C, D. So the correct option is D. Let's see. See, double displacement reaction between sodium sulfate and barium chloride. See here, this is the reaction. Sodium sulfate is nothing but Na2SO4. Barium chloride is BaCl2. So in this case, see, this is a exchange means here, see here, Ba ion, it combines with SO4 and NaCl. This ion Na and Cl. So the product is BaSO4. This is nothing but our precipitate and salt is formed. So 2 NaCl. So in this case all the B, C and D options are correct. How? See, B is exchange of ions takes place. Yes, it is, because both the exchange of ions takes place. Then C option is what? A precipitate is produced. Yes, barium sulfate, it is nothing but a precipitate, an insoluble salt, and that is that barium sulfate is an insoluble salt. So option D is the correct answer. See, in this reaction, exchange of Na plus and Ba2 plus takes place to form BaSO4, which is nothing but a white precipitate, and it is an insoluble salt. Okay. Next is write 3 equations for decomposition reaction where energy is supplied in the form of heat, light and electricity. See each example. Here magnesium carbonate in presence of, in this case, heat energy MgO plus CO2. This is for heat. Then silver chloride 2AgCl. Here light energy 2Ag and Cl2. Third one, electricity, sodium chloride. Here electricity energy, in here 2Na plus Cl2. So these are the 3 equations of decomposition reaction where energy is supplied in 3 different forms: heat forms, light form and electricity forms. Correct? Next, a shiny brown colored element X on heating in air becomes black in color. Name the element X and the black colored compound formed. Okay. The shiny brown colored element X is nothing but our copper. On heating in air, it forms copper oxide, which is black. So the reaction is C. So X is nothing but our copper. 2Cu plus oxygen O2. It forms copper oxide, which is black in color. Next is, in refining of silver, recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involve displacement by copper metal. Write down the reaction. See, in refining of silver, recovery of silver from silver nitrate. Silver nitrate is nothing but our AgNO3, silver nitrate. So here copper metal, this, see here silver nitrate, it reacts with copper. So what is the product? Copper nitrate and silver. So this is nothing but our reaction. Next is, study the following equation of a chemical reaction. Okay, H2 plus Cl2, it gives 2HCl, 2 hydrochloric acid. First, what is that? Identify the type of reaction, and second question is, write a balanced chemical equation of another example of this type of reaction. Okay. So first of all, see, this is what type of reaction? It is a combination reaction. Here hydrogen and chlorine, they combine to form hydrochloric acid. Okay. So this is nothing but a combination reaction. And another example of this type is nothing but our sodium and chlorine. It reacts, it combines and it gives sodium chloride. So this is a reaction, chemical reaction for another example of this type of reaction. 2Na plus Cl2, it gives 2NaCl. Okay. So in the next video, मैं दूसरे subject, I'll take another chapter and I'll bring some important questions. Okay. Thank you. Please share and subscribe my channel, students. Okay. Thank you.